Zard not
I do. I did get Firestorm.
Yep, same thing. Yeah, same thing. Yeah. Chill here. Yeah, I'm gonna do that a bit once everybody clears up.
Or maybe Randy will after he's done know what he's doing. Right here.
While your bag is still right there, just a heads up.
I know, thank you.
Yep. Worst case, I would just moved it with ours.
No.
Brady, Pokemon cards. Can you grab Vaughn a Firestorm box? There should be two in the box. In the big box that's open, there should be a couple.
If you like.
Yeah. Cuts available. Porygon sleeves, I love it.
They're cool sleeves. Porygon's supposed to be in the deck,
coming yesterday,
I forgot him at home.
It's in there. Maybe I didn't put the number in. So we'll find it through electrical.
I'll go first.
Heads. I will go ahead and go first. You already caught, right? Yes. Okay. Oh, yes, sorry.
It's your turn.
Okay.
As long as it's not blocking the doorway, I don't care what you do with it. No, honest, I don't.
Sorry, I know you haven't gotten to it yet. It's been a little bit busy from the beginning here.
I've seen on Facebook you sell it, Eric?
It's in there.
You had almost got there.
It's been in the showcase about 24 hours now, so.
I know, I wasn't sure sometimes those
It made it 24 hours?
Make it to 48.
So yeah, I had some trades that made
It shouldn't be too long, really.
Oh, that's fine.
Everybody set up Pokemon?
Yep, we're good.
Cool. Alright, Pokemon players, welcome to round one. It looks like we got 3 rounds today. Quick announcement, midnight tonight is our Destined Rivals midnight release. The doors will open back up at 11:30 p.m. and the products will go on sale at 12:01 a.m. Monday morning. I expect there to be a long line because it's a Team Rocket set, so if you're interested, yeah. Alright guys, you have 30 minutes for round one. Good luck, you may begin.
Good luck.
And then we'll get the prize packs passed out at some point.
This is what you call an easy turn. Fast.
Yeah.
I'll go and play this ball.
You're just gonna keep her in the car and check on her?
Sure.
Well, no, I'm just going to open these here and then go right down.
Oh, okay. I have, so my booster bundles were delayed. Pokemon Company just hasn't gotten them out to all the distributors yet. They're behind, so I don't have those. I think I'll have them like Thursday or Friday, but I don't have those for today. I have booster boxes, I have little trainer boxes, and then a bunch. I got a sleeve blister case.
That's
so
awful.
that's 144 loose packs basically, like the hanger ones that are you see at Walmart or whatever. So at the very least, I'll have a lot of loose packs to go around.
Have you seen those videos? Yeah. They put a penny sleeve on the bubble me and it gives it an emo haircut. They say, tomorrow will be the night I pull the bubble Mew. That car's so hard to find. Can't believe you don't know what I'm talking about.
Crispin. I'll go ahead and throw Fire Energy at Tropicos and call it a turn.
Is that like a new card game?
The tin promo, right? That's the one you're looking at? That's a cool one.
What? Is that
Yeah,
it's a good entry point for a Slap Charizard.
no, it's
Available. And I'll pass.
I'd like to be like you on it.
Useless.
Gonna be this? Okay.
Man, they killed for an energy. Finish it there.
Like 30 see it, like 30 on the left. 9 and 5.
Oh crap, dude, you didn't have a good draw, did you?
Nope. Guess I'll jock for the sake of jocking. Actually, I'm gonna lift my chair for the sake of being able to see the game. Alright, let's just see what I got in this stupid ass deck. Alright.
There's one here.
Okay.
It looks a little bit better than this, but it's Ultra 60. So, yeah. Yeah, so it's yesterday, so.
Oh, I feel it. This chair is
But it bounced
lowering
around
once
like
again.
the one seemed to be about 70, and there was like a beat up one that was
I
like
can
5 or
feel
something.
it.
So,
Okay. Alright. I guess I'm just grabbing a knock towel. But I earned some knowledge. Knowledge is power. Power is
I'll hold the
pizza.
Octo.
Alright.
And
Cut
go ahead
any
and use
light,
ability.
and I love the
and I'll
stupid
pass.
Slowpoke too. They're both kind of the same. Like Slowpoke's poking out of the building, and he's just like pretending to be a tree.
For rare candy.
Yeah. Goofy art like that. I
know, I love this.
Okay. And Terror Orb, which I'm going to use.
I still pass.
Oh, good. Well, as long as you're having a terrible time too, then I don't feel as bad.
For that Charizard, use the rare candy and its ability.
Well,
There's a couple of recent
well,
sales
well,
I'm
well.
seeing like 12, 13, 14, 15,
I'll attach an
16
energy
on
at
them,
least,
so I can
and
grab
I'll
like
pass.
15 on them.
Freaking touchy when
I really
pass.
like this Mew.
So what is that? Oh, okay, right. You don't have any damage counters.
What is it worth in a 9?
Also, it needs an electric.
Oh yeah. Right. Put Poot on the bench.
That's awesome.
All the good that does me
Take
without.
that. Was it did you get it recently? 'Cause I know there was
Pass.
a card show yesterday. Did you
All
pick
the
it up
good it
there?
does me without Ogre Palm.
Alright, use
Oh,
deduction kit.
hell yeah.
That should
And
help
with
me a
those
bit.
fire
I
energies,
had
two of them
I
was
used to
actually
have
no
deduction
onset.
kit, and then I was like, apparently I'm an idiot for using deduction kit. But deduction kit's base.
I'll attach return. And then I'll go ahead and do
And
that.
shuffle it to the bottom.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
Wolf. Well, that's 3 turns you just saved yourself.
That's awesome.
Alright. Area 0.
With that
Why
ability, it
not?
has to be at full health to be left with 10, right?
Me too.
Okay, just making sure.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Wanted to make sure I did that right.
Okay, well, it's not nothing.
I think you gotta hope they don't see this bottom corner and submit it. I think you just gamble on the submit to see if you can get something because they're so expensive as 9s and
Energy
10s.
switch, earthen vessel. 1 and 2.
That's awesome, man. I had a guy in here last year who
One more draw. Damn
I guess
it.
his store had
This is a
never
regretful
had
shuffle after I just saw my
He
top card.
had found a Shining Gyarados set, you know, at a store, and they had like listed at 400.
Yeah, something like
Talked
that.
him down
I was about to say, you know,
Cut if you like. And I
He showed me
will-
pictures of it, like there's lightning on the corner. And
Guess
he's
I'll
like, yeah,
attach
it's probably like an 8 or a 9 and I'm
Fizz.
cool with it. So he's like, he sent it in,
And
it
I'll
comes
pass.
back. They missed the lightning, they gave it a 10. He sold it the day after he got it back in his possession for $3 grand. And it was like, holy crap.
Touch and pass.
This deck is bad.
Yeah, stories like that are cool, man.
Domino's Pizza. Who's got it?
So you'll do
Domino's?
170.
That'd be Tom.
Zoinks. Scoob.
It's probably the first time I've ever attached energy to this in this deck.
Alright, I'll attach energy and pass.
I love that Mew.
Man. We're in draw hell.
That'll help me.
At least it's both of us.
Yeah.
Does that make it any better?
What piece you get, Tom?
This is the first time I've ever
I
attached a
think
rush
the
ring in this
difference
deck.
between English versus Japanese is how much money you got. That
And all
you
the
wanna
matches I've
spend,
played,
you know?
both online and in person.
Do you not have any?
Do you have a wife
I've
or
not been able to
girlfriend?
get anything else out of the deck.
So maybe the Japanese one to keep her happy.
Yeah, she doesn't care.
Are you guys trying to chase that Chinese exclusive one they just dropped? Did you see that like most recent sale? Like, yeah, 8 grand.
That's
8
right.
grand.
Alright. You don't have a bench, do you?
Nope.
Alright. I'll retreat. And then I'll spill the tea for 140.
You can do it. You can get a picture of it.
There
and
we
like
go.
turn it into like a little
Wow.
poster and hang
What
it
a
on your wall
what
or
a
something.
what a
That's like the
terrible
same
game.
thing, right?
You know what?
That would
That would
help.
that would have helped.
That would have
That wouldn't have helped.
Yeah,
Good
okay.
one.
Energy, retreat,
because that would have gotten me that.
Yeah, when I Earth and Vesseled, my top 3 were Ultra, Iona, Ultra. Like that would have been the card to get.
It's like a domain time. I just don't know Zora.
What I was gonna say what a video game. This isn't a video game. What a world. There wasn't even anything good prized. Just
Yeah, I mean,
The
it's
games-
a chase card, so I could probably do like 75% value or something and trade towards.
It's not even that anything was even in the prizes either.
I know, me neither.
Guessing you lost that.
Yep.
Man.
I did it.
That was
I did a
that was the
turn,
worst that
I
deck
did
ever
like
gotten.
a turn 7 bench wipe. That was the worst thing I've ever done.
I kept drawing either energy or useless cards.
Yeah, 7.
That was the first time I've ever used that deck and attached to Russian.
Did you have a
At some
ticket in your
point
hand?
when I get a chance to breathe, I got a bunch of cards that have to go in the
What good was
showcase
that
too.
done me?
Switch your prize cards out.
Nothing was in the prizes.
I fell asleep in my chair last night.
I'm
I'm done with all the modern.
That
though.
would
I just
just
have to
make
get
it
through my garbage.
Yeah, depends how you take it.
I had deduction kit.
Oh yeah, you can't shuffle the deck, can you?
Yeah, I know I shuffle either. So
Okay.
One chase card for another.
Me personally,
yeah, nothing useful would have been in
and
the prizes
everybody's
either.
different.
So
Me personally, I'd rather have the Mew than the Greninja.
Yeah, me too.
they're actually my favorite ones.
Maybe not. I could be wrong. But I
Just the
think
rest of the deck wasn't.
that Mew, especially recently, and then maybe just Greninja.
He was $100 for like 3
Yeah,
or 4 months.
yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, he's definitely the most expensive Greninja card there is. So.
I can pop them all out and do what I need to do with them, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. I trust you.
Hold them on the back.
Does the sneak go back to the showcase?
Yeah. Yeah, that was a pass.
30 or 40 live games are live or multiple impressive matches. That's the first time the deck is fresh for me.
I got a guy, one of the regulars here, he's told me like over the lifespan of Twilight, he's bought, I think he's at 46 now, 45.
I'm gonna go ahead and draw while you're doing that.
Trying to get that.
He wants to pull himself a full master set. He's 2 cards away from a double master, and both of them are the Greninjas. He has not pulled a single Greninja.
My director, his wife was trying to message her. Two days ago, podcast one was short.
It's the big one out of this, like by a mile.
I didn't
You
even
know?
know it was the set. I was just ripping
Got it. Okay.
the pack.
Were you like when you saw it? Were you like, I bet you
Hold on,
this
please.
thing's
Yeah, no,
expensive?
I knew it was because I looked
good, by the
at
way.
it and I looked at it.
Use its ability.
As soon as I pulled out, because I
hold
missed
on
it,
if I was
because I
looking
just slammed through.
Not our, not someone we
Tiny
need,
little
but
card, I was like, oh boy, I was like, this one's expensive, and I looked up just the card, it was the expensive one, I'm like,
Oh, Boo's trying to text me right now.
There's a Pokemon Center PSA ton Magneton down there. If you're into that kind of stuff.
Actually, I'm gonna do this a certain way.
I think I'm gonna skip on the PSA.
That's fair. So I would say something
Bonus will
as
be
far as
one.
like these magnetic snaptites. I wouldn't put expensive cards in them just because of the way it puts the pressure on the cards, like you can damage your cards.
I was thinking, I just put it in there because I just didn't know.
Why not? Nest Ball will be the other. I'm gonna go ahead and use both of them.
If you're not moving it around a ton, Penny Sleep and Top Loader
Yeah,
probably.
so stadium, because I was just like,
The energy.
It's a good experience,
yeah,
right?
I know, yeah.
You gotta try doing it more often.
Yeah, I know, I pulled some.
And for the Nest Ball, I would choose Sensitivity.
Sorry, I was trying to get you when you had it over.
Cheaper, yeah, like when it first came out.
Easy job, no matter what. It doesn't frustrate me.
I was like, okay.
That's pretty much what the job is, opening showcase.
The,
closing showcase.
the cards are here to
Energy
sell,
will
that's
go
what I
here.
always say.
Yup.
Oh yeah, that's an no. Yeah, that's good. I see a 250 sale on here, and that's like, nah, that's just yeah. Looks like
Actually, I'm missing one card for what I
75,
do.
300. There's one 305.
That's cool.
So
I'll go ahead and put the stadium out there now. And then
I would
I'll just
like
tack
to
that out.
pay you around 225 super credit on it. That's like 75%.
I had interaction on it instead.
What do I have it at, like 350? Is it 335?
How many of these
I think it's just the one.
Might just be the one, yeah. Those ones, a lot of the gold energies go quick because tournament players play them. I already got a couple of people that are planning on camping outside for it that are already here, so.
Okay.
If you're looking for booster packs, I mean, I've got a sleeve booster case in one of those boxes, so there's 144 of those packs in it.
Yeah, that's
So I'll have a lot of packs for sure.
really, I think what I really care about really is
It's a busy time.
just because I want that.
You're gonna want to be like one of the first. I forget exactly how many I have, but it's like right around 20 or 25. So you're gonna try to be like the first 20 in line if you want the ETB. Usually those are like those are more popular boxes here for my last couple of releases.
I'm still debating.
Fair enough.
Pull that up now. I'll go ahead and draw. When I close the doors today, I'll see wherever market is, and I'll be like 10% under. I looked last night before I went to sleep, and the booster boxes were like 270, and the ETBs I think were 120.
Are you booking
So I'll probably be somewhere in the range of like
That's well.
105-ish on the ETBs. If it stays the same, and then 230, 40 boxes.
Playing the slow game.
I type it in and I'm looking and I see all these Sylveons, like what the heck's going on? And then I see it populated as I see the Sylveons, it's like a populated Sylveon, not Shapen.
I'm just looking at them, so I'm like, oh, some of these are really beat up.
Oh, yeah, okay, I know what I was gonna do. So, a lot of asses out there. More of a search policy.
I think I looked at that card a couple of years ago and it was like,
Cuts available.
now I look at it.
That's about 4 balls. Neither of us can get 3 balls.
And now I will go ahead and use flipping scripts.
Yeah, there's recent sales.
Wow.
Anywhere.
That couldn't have went more perfectly.
It's an $8, but anywhere from like 10 all the way
7,
up to
8.
30.
And then, yeah, I'll just attack for knockout.
It's 30 for each one. So
Yep. 240. That's the
All
EX, right?
these Radiant Collection ones, they're like, if it's mint and it's a 10, they're like several $1,000 cards anymore. Because it's just, they were so hard to get 10s for whatever reason. Even that Flareon that's got all 3 of the, 6 months ago, that is the PSA 10 was like 600, and today it's like 3,500. It's stupid.
Okay.
I saw the raw one, and the raw one was like 50, 60 bucks, and I was like, I'm gonna see if I can buy a PSA 10 for myself. It can't be too much, and I looked it up and saw it was 600. Like, nope, not gonna touch that. And now my brain's like, dang, should have touched that. Should have bought it.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see in a couple of years how
Yeah, we do a lot of Pokemon trades. Usually
This is the biggest, I mean, outside of like maybe the first couple months of the game existing, like this is the biggest bull market we've ever had. So.
90%, if it's a very high card. But usually if we use eBay recently sold listings for our to establish value, and it just depends what we need for our inventory as well, of course.
I'm gonna go ahead and use the R then.
Okay.
I think what makes my match worth was my next draw would have been Arvin. That would have got me going.
This will.
Yeah, the ones where they make the art. Oh, that's cute.
Ooh, I want that card.
Yeah,
There's only one card ever printed that Pokemon make a heart.
Oh yeah, the last year.
The Latios Latios.
Oh yeah, that card is
I wish. That's the biggest
Insane.
tag team card, right? Because they're so like, I just can't believe how much these tag team cards are. Yeah, I know. I looked up
Like the PSA 10s.
Yeah.
Very good price. Is that about the Latios?
Yeah.
They got one they want to sell?
Yeah.
So I
Graded or ungraded?
that there.
Cool, I'll take it.
Patch. And then I will show the tech knockout.
For like $150 like 4 years ago.
I got a guy that comes up here who started collecting in like 2011, 2012.
And
And he
because
basically
I
has
don't
full
have
sets of
Terra,
everything
give me
from
1
that
second
decade,
here.
except for Team Up because he didn't like the Latios. And he told me, he's like, I've had 3 or 4 chances to buy it, and I just passed up on it. And he's like, I don't like the art. So
Oh wait, hang on.
I respect, like,
I know I get it.
You're correct.
I respect
So you have to
not liking
do
the
it
art.
5 and
It's
then
like
sell.
subjective
Yeah.
to good art.
Okay.
Even if you don't like the Pokemon, or you don't like exactly that, it's good.
Yeah, we traded it for a handful of cards. I'm sure we have not.
From my little out there.
I mean, there's a world where it's at 0, right? Or like it stayed the same, or you just don't know. You just don't know with this stuff. I got rid of all my Magic stuff in like 2012. I thought it was a giant bubble and was gonna burst. And I got a lot more than I paid for it because I paid, like a bunch of cards that I had that I paid like $3 or $5 for were like $150. So my brain was just like, all right, I gotta cash out now before the bubble bursts. I got like 15, 16 grand for what I sold. If I had it today, it'd be worth like 400K. So I was like, oops. That's fine. That's fine.
I'll go ahead and do
That's you keeping it for another 15 years.
Yeah, decade, right?
You never know.
You just don't. That's just how it is.
Okay, I'm gonna Rare Candy, Bizarre.
I just don't see it. We've had several good bear markets.
See the young guys getting into it still, It's not like.
Pokemon's always gonna be a thing. It's just crazy, like especially like how we were talking about the cards that were like 7,900 for like. It's like
30 more.
9 months ago, it was like a $2,500 PSA
So it's only
10.
that
That's the
1,500.
insane
Have a good
part
weekend,
about it.
guys.
The fact that you said only.
Oh yeah.
And stuff. They look like they were thinking about getting a.
Wow. Unfortunately, I failed that.
I talked to him for a second.
That's what I figured.
I could be
Putting a
like
5 in your
12
discard.
on this
I
straight
don't
up.
think. I can't imagine that plays much more than Razor's.
Like, to me, they're both around 20.
I have one way of doing this. Go ahead and cut.
What were you hoping to get for the Greninja?
Greninja, I mean, I know because from what I
I'll
was seeing it at
flip.
320, I know you're not gonna pay that, of course. I don't know. I think realistically, I'm trying to spend. Hopefully around
That
all
really
together. I'm trying
hurts.
to like maybe like $50-ish
Oh,
towards
you
it.
can
but
go
I don't
out
know if I
there.
can even get to that.
335, right?
Yeah. So that put it 285.
Pulling a risk. I'm gonna play racing.
50. That's gonna be.
So shuffle my hand into my deck.
355.
And since you have 3 or fewer remaining, I can draw
Down
8.
to like 300. I can't do 300. I can't get to 300. I can get up. I mean, I can get to like 80% of trade on the Greninja, but I can't do more than that. 'Cause even like if you were to sell it on eBay or something, you're gonna pay like 16, 17% between the fees and everything.
So what would you
Alright.
get?
That's available.
If we stick with the 225 and 24 is 249. So if you're trying to spend 50, we're about $50.
I have some other cards. There's some
I can take a look.
I have a couple of these restraints. I don't think they're really gonna be much. That's the problem with those. I do have this nice thing here as well, which is probably gonna be roughly around. I imagine that.
I think last I looked, a good condition, yeah, it was right around 20 if I remember right.
Okay. You know what? I will pass you off to DJ for that. Because he is in here now. Here he is.
Hey, this is DJ. How can I help you?
Alright, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go ahead and burn my free retreat. Sorry, not for
We
Latios,
got a
for
decent
Dust Bowl.
amount. Our allocation was a
And
slightly better
then-
than Journey together. So
I will. I'll go on pass turn.
I don't want to say exactly how many I have.
And then knock out for two prices.
Did you draw?
And puberty mind.
Oh, you would have. Yeah. Doesn't matter.
And I went.
I've got more than 5.
I think you may have
or 6,
forgotten
yeah.
it.
I have.
Yeah.
What I do have is my booster bundles were
Even
delayed.
even
so
with
Pokemon
even
Company
with
just
the
was
different.
That
That
makes
makes
me
me
mad.
mad.
those shipped out to suppliers. So
that
I
makes me
have
mad.
bundles today. I'm hoping to have those by Thursday or Friday. Before today, I have a couple of cases of booster boxes, ETBs, and then
Being able to have that
blister
I
cases.
guess
of
you
booster
having
boxes.
no energy probably saves you too.
That was literally. Did you not have no super rods? I had 2 in the deck.
It'll be.
That's why I lazy the whole I had it.
The store closes
Is it
up
a
today. I'll
new
see what
card
market
and nothing?
prices on
Oh
everything.
my
It'll be about 10% under
So if
that.
I would have had lacy, then I would have been fine. Yeah.
I can sell them on the 26th, so 12:01 a.m. they go on sale.
DJ, I got it.
Until I get through everybody in my line, everybody is allowed to purchase one of the booster box and ETB, and I'm not sure exactly how many packs I'll allow everybody to purchase. Probably like 4 or 5 or something like that. But I haven't
I want to say
those individual packed up.
So you got 5 in the discard, you have 2 on the.
yeah.
I've got a couple
The
people here already waiting for it. Yep.
And it's only fire?
Yeah. 1,
You're welcome. Have a good one.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, can you grab one that
I only run
has a sticker on
7.
it? It's in the box for booster boxes.
But that was
The
2
box
super
for
rods and a night striker as well.
1 second. I'm gonna go fetch them real quick.
So, I mean, I'm having to look at a couple of cards, but with the
Kind of mix those up a little bit.
yeah, it's roughly about that, maybe a little bit more.
No, I thought I got 4 of each. I really thought I got 4 of each. And I didn't remember selling 4 of each. You know.
So,
No.
did you just take that and put it back on the shelf? Do you not want to sell it?
No, it's for sale.
Okay.
Okay. So I already bought it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Man, thank you, bud.
Oops!
Okay, that was.
What did you buy?
What?
What did you buy?
Especially
Firestorm?
Oh!
Yeah, I'll give you something to look at.
No thanks to you.
Here's some gallery promos.
I don't remember touching your deck.
I think you went through this one yet. Alright. Yeah, sorry, trade this, just take a second. I appreciate you've been patient.
Yeah, sorry.
Don't worry, take your time.
I know.
Because you saw how I hit Terapagos too.
I thought you had a boss's orders. Did you reuse the boss's orders the turn before?
No, I used the lacy.
You should have kept it.
You guys are still
You
playing?
kept it?
Yeah, but I was trying to pull anything to be able to get energy. That was
you had
what-
no energy.
That was
Yeah.
the direction. I
Yeah.
So you have 5 in this card, and 2 of them were stuck on a knockout.
Oh yeah.
Kevin, you said you won, right?
Yeah.
That's rough. That's rough. And there's not, you don't have no twirl to like.
I will.
That would have been good. If you did zero.
And so, because you need energy to do an attack with Blood Moon, and my Blood Moon, or even like get energies on the Charizard.
Yeah.
And even at that point, the Charizard was only 200-300, and my Blood Moon had a greater.
Yeah. So yeah, it would have been. It would have. You would have needed to knock it out. You don't need to have a. Do you have a boss's orders? No. Damn. It's okay. Okay.
Welcome to game time.
Did not top that yet. So the fact that he brought in the pistol
Yeah.
definitely made my life a little bit easy. So like what I had, all I could have done is like brought in the hands and just hoped he still could not do anything
Yep.
else. And just waited.
Zach.
I can get to 270. Well, I got it at 270. I can get to 280 on those. Yeah.
Look at the price for everything at the end. Some of these you gotta look up.
Or 355.
It's like 355.10, but 355 is fine.
Alright,
Do you want to look at it?
yeah, I can take a look
You
at it.
got the little view?
Facebook. That was like,
Those ones, every time I get one, it doesn't last super
But now,
long. It's a bubble meal.
this one was like, I'm gonna go in and get the bubble meal. I'm like, I'm not buying you that bubble meal. I'm not doing it. Good luck. I'm not buying it.
That's a lot of Christmases and holidays.
Yeah, it's not a birthday present.
that will be
Nope.
And then there's two Japanese that I think have breakfast that I don't know about.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go do it. I find that in the end, maybe better investment.
I personally like the bubble meal more than the gel. It's an older set too. Like,
It's getting the sets for that more expensive. This I'm right now getting 20 like $3. Boosters are trying to get places. So. Plus, I keep on like the average rate.
yeah.
I love the card, dude. And when I first pulled, I was like, "This is amazing." Now I'm like over it. I'm like, "Keep pulling these."
Do you guys have any like Lichion besides the 55, the 50?
We might have some older one showcase and
Let's put it.
That's where the money comes in.
yeah, the evolutions go pretty quick.
There might be an XY Glaceon over there in the third case by the door. I don't know if it's sold or not.
I think it is.
Look at that funky little dude.
I've seen that article.
And then these are funky fish. They're both in the groove. That's what I'm saying.
Sorry.
Exactly 75.
I wonder what's always gonna bring those boards too. I was like,
I don't think I ever appreciated that this is like a stamped one too.
Looks good. Congratulations on the grab, man. So, when somebody ever picks up like an expensive card or their chase card, I always offer them the option. If you want, I can take a picture of you holding it, and I'll make a Facebook post congratulating you grabbing it.
I think I'm alright.
Okay. Not a problem. Pokemon players, that's time to around. Thanks for coming, man. Have a good one. Congrats on the bubble mute.
Thank you.
Yeah, have a good weekend.
You too.
Alrighty.
I was just looking to see if you're willing to take any of these in for trade.
I'm gonna definitely pass on the big cards.
For sure.
I like the top card. How's the back look?
So the backs on some of those.
I know, right?
I did look at them. I told them that it might be questionable when someone goes.
I know. This energy is spinning me over right now.
Yeah, they all had some damage, but yeah,
I
that's
told
the
them
right
it's at
era.
least,
These cards are older than you.
yes, they are older than this.
That's twice ago, probably.
So I said there might be a couple that you might make, but he just wants you to look.
Yeah, because I'm
These cards are way older than you.
The video where they actually pull it at a show, and they get out the sleeve that has the hair on it, and you slide it in.
That's what I'm
Base
saying.
set stuff is older than you.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. There's
Yeah,
you
base
got
set's
cards that I
99.
are older than me.
I mean,
160, 30 on the baby moon.
he's in rough shape. I can take him, but I can't give you very much for him. So if you have no attachment to this dark Raichu, I'll take it.
depending on price.
But I always, especially younger people, I always tell them, look, do you have a plan? What are you trying to get? Do you know what cards you're chasing or what you're collecting? Because if you don't have a plan, you don't really want to be trading without a
Just got
plan.
his first slab that he wants to buy.
Okay.
He just picked up
Oh,
his
it's
first
Charizard
slab.
you're
Yeah.
chasing. Okay.
Yes, he's looking to get that.
Alright, so you do have a plan. That's good.
Yes, that's kind of like his chase for today.
Gotcha.
That's what he really
I
wants.
was looking at prices. It was like 137, but I think I might be able to do.
But look at the back.
I
of it.
absolutely cannot pay anywhere near
Yeah.
$137 for this card in this condition.
20 bucks for it, maybe.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up, but your guess of 20 probably isn't far off either way.
So if
to
you
be
don't
honest.
want to give it, well, he's gonna give you 20 for it. So that's the most he'd probably give you. So look it up. And if you don't want that, you don't have to give it to him. It's totally okay.
Yeah, it's your card. You can totally say, pound sand, DJ.
Yeah.
It won't hurt my feelings, I swear.
Almost
You don't
done.
make a
Then
decision
can
you
get your
regret.
card. We're almost to the point of buying yours, and then you can have yours.
Yep.
Almost the
Yeah, just these two. Yep.
Put it in here and you put it back when you get home, okay?
This is a good lesson though in taking good care of your cards. Because if this card was mint condition, I'll show you. This was a European sale, so you don't value it as highly. But this one sold 2 days ago in the UK for 160 bucks. But this one's like good condition.
Way better than that.
Yeah.
You wanna hold this one again? Don't drop it, okay?
See what the damaged ones look like.
I found a 95% charger outside. It was
Outside you found it?
yeah. When I lived downstairs, when I lived down here, I was walking around riding my bike.
And coin stone for just the 100 pounds.
You're trying to get 30 for this you wanted?
Yeah, I'll do like 30.
Really? I'll do 30 on this one. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, see, that was
It was supposed to be 50. I was gonna do 15%.
As the owner of
Oh yeah, I just find Russell. We're gonna wrestle.
owner of
Oh, nice.
I wish I owned that Magic card. That is such a cool one.
that was like
Something I had to do give me that mold trace. I'll throw in the Japanese.
Oh, you
since card castle.
Yeah, you're not gonna forget that memory. Like even if one day you saw the card,
If I have one more turn.
like there was a guy that I was talking to the other day who he had a test tube Mewtwo and had sold it like months ago before it spiked. And yeah, we were talking. He's like, the card's gone, but you know, I still remember my wife pulled it. And he showed me a picture. He's got a picture of his wife when he pulled it. And he's like, I'll remember this forever. So, yeah, that's cool. Did you send yours in to get graded, or do you still have it raw? Are you gonna gamble on it one day? You think, or?
No, I'll probably die one day. Go to my daughter.
That's fair.
Is it like a paranoid thing about putting it in the mail?
I just never graded anything.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's paranoid. Maybe it's just like I'd be too heartbroken if it came back at like 6, and it's like at that point I'd rather just have it back in my binder.
Yeah. No, I kind of have that. You know, I've never sent in anything either. I got a few cards that I know I should, but it's like I'm so paranoid
I'd
about sending it
almost
in the mail.
rather have the option for them to not grade it and just authenticate it in a slab
Oh.
and not assign a number to it, and then I can display it in a slab where it's safe.
You know what the trick to that is, right?
No.
You need to go to like a show and get some voice actor to sign it, and then they'll authenticate the signature without grading the card.
Voice is magic. It's probably the guy that voiced 400 other Pokemon.
Yeah.
Probably also Wailord.
Signed by the voice actor of Magic Card.
I recently saw a TikTok that it was a guy, he had a, like, just, like, jungle Scyther that was signed by the guy that was like, Scyther! It's like, okay, that is iconic.
Yeah, like how many of those really exist when you think about it, right?
Oh, I want the one that's signed by the guy that was Electabuzz. That guy went off.
You ever seen? You ever heard the German licky tongue? Slur.
No.
Literally slur. Slur.
Yep, I got it.
I'm like, oh my god, I can't do it. I will get the German. I will get it.
I'm just curious.
I can do 20 on this one.
If it was one more turn, I would have done it.
You got
Yeah,
50
you
bucks.
would've won next
Draw
game.
in, please. We're part of their stack.
Okay. Put these on my stack. Or, well,
Yeah, did you want to separate these back out?
No, they can all go together for now. And then I think he's got a question on one more card, but we're cashing out. 10? Okay.
How much would be one of the tracks?
Those are $39.99.
So this is all?
you got it over there. Draw. Really quickly before we start next round, I'm going to try to pass out the prize packs to everybody. So, Stuart, Josh, Patrick, Zach, Kevin.
Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to GameTime.
And you hand those to Dario in town? Thank you.
Like this and that weather. Still in the.
Alright.
Alright, who's facing?
Here you go. Coming up right
I'm
now.
perfect.
You'll have plenty of time to lose next time.
So, you want to find out how many points you need? Joel take to the second turn,
two turn to Iron Hands or somehow poison.
Unless you have any
Let me
Ampharos cards,
could be
in which
poison.
you gotta give an Ampharos card to him.
You have any Ambroses?
I got a bunch of Ampharos recently,
That's
like the
okay.
vintage
It's all yours
ones.
anyway.
Once I get them processed, will be in the case.
Thank you.
Let's see. Alright, guys, I got pairings.
Tie.
We'll go Zach and Dario on camera. Kevin and Tom. Patrick and Stuart.
Let's go.
And Josh has a bye.
Let's go, Patrick. Let's do this. Oh, nice. Congrats. What are you trying to say?
So what am I doing here?
You need a good on camera.
I just Britt. Why am I here?
Hopefully,
Hopefully somehow in the grass.
That actually draws the
I
card.
need you to get a tie.
No, I'm not happy.
I just Britt. Why am I here?
What can you say?
Last time we got a tie.
Hollow.
Let's hope that does not happen again. Honestly, I'd rather get a loss than a tie unless it's a tournament. You get the point, right?
Stamp one. Alright, let me get it on my binder.
Sorry, this is my rebel blood.
Tails.
I'm gonna go tails.
Your choice?
That was for the
I'd
pre-release.
like to go second.
Huh?
So
I'd like to go
for
second.
this midnight release at about 11:20, I'm gonna wander outside, and there will, people will be in line, and I'll get like their order of that everybody's in the line, and that's what we'll go off of.
It's all good. It's all good. It'll make its way into my bag.
Yeah.
Wait, I also pulled a paper on the
Yeah, I don't think anybody's standing yet, but I think there's a few people already here for a journey, or for Justin Rivals.
When I pulled the Raging Bolt, the guy next to me.
Sorry guys, my brain. I didn't sleep much last
Good.
night.
I know you got a busy couple days coming up.
Give me a holler when you guys are set up over there.
Yep.
And then I'll start it up.
Ooh, nice. Fortress.
I don't care for Frostlass, really.
Yeah. This deck sucks against Frostlass in general.
I can't believe I lost a turn I probably should have won.
What happened?
I'll tell you later.
You went and got pulled on
I
that.
ran out of fire energy. I couldn't pull Super Rod. I couldn't pull the Night Stretcher. Night
Do you
Stretcher
need
was
like
in private.
card by card price, or you
So I have one fire energy with me.
Alright, I have to write the names next to them.
Yeah, I'm just gonna buy them all. Yeah, it's no big deal.
What made my last match worse was my next draw would have been Arvin, which would have gotten me
The
going.
non-foil combo.
What made my last match worse is my next draw would have been Arvin, which would have got me going. This thing had just as aura.
Shuffled?
I like carrying them out,
You shuffled it? Or you redeemed
No, I
it?
lo-
You redeemed the whole ticket?
No, I lost on the turn that I decided to look at what my next card would have been after I lost.
No, I don't have any like non-foil.
That
So if I had one more turn, then
So how'd you lost? You just had no Pokemon left?
I literally had just Reshiram.
Binder like the Buddy Poppin' or something, but those get bought out
That
pretty quick.
sucks.
So once he finally found the energy for Sinistra, discard 2, did 1.
So the thing with trainers Pokemon decks, you only get one set of cards to provide for them. Because I highly doubt that there's gonna be.
Alright, Pokemon players,
Another
welcome
set.
to round 2. You guys have 30 minutes. Good luck to me again.
America and
Okay. I was just checking, because I don't want turn 1 Salvatore or Darumon Fest night.
You want more than 2?
Oh, just doing that sleeve?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that. Where I pulled it out.
You're good. Some of them are like that where there's multiple inside of Penny's Life and then binders.
Yeah, I just didn't feel it, I guess. Yeah.
So double.
So I'm gonna have to pass. Hope that somehow don't get us
That's something, if you buy it, you chuck it in your safe and you don't
I
look
was
at it.
at the Russian room.
You don't open it, that's for sure.
Oh.
Yep. I got a guy here who had
Ultra Ball.
8 first edition Team Rocket packs, and he came home from a night of after hanging out with his friends, and he was doing a little bit of stuff he probably shouldn't have been doing, and he said he woke up the next morning in his bed, and as he started rolling around to get up, he found a bunch of loose Team Rocket packs. So while he was drunk, he decided it would be a good idea to open all of his first edition Team Rocket packs.
That's hilarious.
And then he hid all the cards he pulled on himself around the house.
Can't find them.
There's a foil from Team Rocket. Last time he was in here, he said there's a foil from Team Rocket. He still hasn't found. So like he's like, I can't find it, DJ. So until I find it, I'm gonna pretend I pulled the foil Dark Charizard. I'm gonna pretend I got one of those hiding around my house.
That's amazing.
Unavailable.
I made a swap.
Those are, they'll never, they can't print anymore. They're old. They're good to hang on.
Defense.
You're gonna buy them, sit on them for a while. They're good, but not to open. You're crazy if you open those. At least in my mind.
That's nice. Ultra Ball, Heroin,
You guys know how to spot fake cards? One day when you have more time, I'll show you some of the fake stuff I got.
Where's for
I showed this one yesterday. He got actually
a giraffe? Am I going back?
Yeah.
Arvin.
I had a guy a couple of weeks ago. He's a sports card collector. And he doesn't know anything about Pokemon, but a guy who apparently owned another card store owed him a bunch of money. And
where is it? Don't tell me it's prize. No prize, no prize, no prize, no prize.
How did you do that? I'm sorry, that's funny.
Hatch. Like,
maybe he like slid it in through a hole and pulled it in and tightened it or something. I bet you won't do that again.
No, you're gonna cut off a certain edge of your wrist though, and then when I go drop you off, your mom's gonna beat you.
Nest ball. Oh wait. Oh. Didn't want Pokemon.
I respect that. Your grandma tried, and that's the important part.
Vessel, discard, Ultra Ball.
I know you see all your cards that he's checking out now, huh? Sorry for it.
Okay, so first I'm gonna do
First slab.
evolution of ability.
No.
This guy.
Don't tell. Okay. I was about to say, if all 4 of my psychic cards are prized.
The only thing I'm picking up in this whole stack, honestly, is
Fighting.
Oh, okay, so the rest are for these guys.
yeah, it's both their birthdays.
Did I already attach return?
Yeah, you touched Mr. Andy.
His was this weekend. He just started going on. I knew he wanted to come here.
weekly
On his birthday.
So next Saturday, I've got a
and
trade
then
night here.
Turbo
Once a month.
I need to be here for that.
Yeah, I better question for DJ. He does bigger events too, but this
You
is just
can
a smaller
forget
$5.
Well, if you get here, I will
Yeah.
be here, and I will take you up here. And yeah,
We also
I have
do
not been
some of the bigger
In April, we had over 40 people, 15 of them were kids. So, like, the room was full and people were trading. And I expect because Destin, it's like right after Destin Finals, I think this one is going to be big.
over 2 years, if I would say that. Yeah.
I just realized. I thought that Zoroark was a basic. I went, Farigiraf!
Yeah.
Should I just got in the corner so the second I could.
So, there's something I can do for you too if you would want to, and it's okay with Dylan and your mom and all that. I can take a picture of
we
you
do
holding
is,
this card,
our
make a
monthly
Facebook post
trade night.
congratulating
That's
you on
what I
buying
was
your
here
first
for last
slab.
month. It was really cool.
Because I always, when somebody gets something like this, I always like to give them the option to celebrate it. You know,
Everybody sent them their bios.
And I can like tag your mom
Of
and
course, some people just want to bring a cool collection and drag. And
Yes,
you
you're
know,
welcome.
this stuff's not great.
I was about to blow up.
I don't. I'm the adult here, so I get to say what happened.
Blow up.
That's what I'm saying. I'm the adult here. I get to say what happened.
On the vessel.
Yeah, we sold our last prismatic stuff Friday. It would have been. Yeah, they've had a few good releases recently that have kind of brought old players back. You know, 151 brought so many old players back.
I got 173.84 for you.
I can't remember. It's all good.
And that's with the credit off as well.
Yeah, prismatic brought all these new people out.
Thank you. I just
Sorry
thought
about
about that.
that. Yeah.
No, I
123.
Now we got Team Rocket. That's gonna bring out more. You know, each
My bad, I didn't
one brings
yeah,
out
I
a
didn't mean
couple
to
of those
forget.
kind of people
No.
that one foot in the door, right? So,
I don't care.
yeah, I've been watching the throne grow.
Oh, you're gonna.
Follow me. There you go. Another one.
That would have been awesome if I had Pokemon on my bench.
Buying it no matter what, dude.
Attach.
Now I gotta convince you.
I guess I could if I wanted to, but no. Pass.
Which cards do you still need?
There comes the end Zoro. Unless your other option will surprise each other. But it's very unlikely.
Celia, I know I can leave.
We'll have a lot of Pokemon
Oh
players.
no! Oh no!
Too, so like that might be like a really good spot.
Oh no for you! Yay for me!
That's gonna be the 31st. It's a Saturday.
You don't have it.
That's why I was asking if you have
You don't have the Ultra Ball.
Might go with that then.
That sucks.
Share and then there's Andy on this
Sucks.
These were on here. And Zoro on
That's,
hand on hand.
that's just so funny, but so.
This deck is treating so well today.
How many Ultra Balls do you want in the deck?
2.
2. Okay. That I would.
I did my stack of
trolley.
stuff to actually get
Wait,
it
you're
in the
doing
starting
poison,
price.
Zoro?
Yeah.
You're doing a group on it,
Again.
and then you're gonna trolley,
Put that 2. So for now,
and
use
then
that.
trolley.
I was sitting here about to shuffle, then remembered to do that.
You got the trolley to play it, not to have it as a sitting card.
Okay, no, I want you to.
Ooh, okay, yeah, you do.
I'm gonna take a picture of you
Okay.
with that, and then I'm gonna take a picture of the card
I'm
itself, and then I'm gonna get your name.
If I do get an attack off with this, am I gonna do the Zoro up with the energy? Or not?
Steal your Charizard.
Oh, okay. That sucks. Well, now I just want to knock out the monkey. If I get a boss, I'm bossing up the monkey and KOing it. I am going
What is your
to just
name?
like
Isaac, how do I spell that?
Hey,
ISAAC.
Code available.
It's available now.
forgot that this duck played monkey.
What's up? Right here is the Zoroark. I'm holding out your stench.
Yep.
And then again,
What's up?
So I'll cover your tax on it. It ends up being like 84.80, but I'll cover your tax.
I appreciate it.
so same thing.
Think about the tax.
You're good, man.
Oh, it looks like the perspective.
This guy too.
That's what I came in here looking for.
It's staring at the camera, so I might as well just wait.
There's some cards that don't make it in the showcase and stuff like this. Yeah. So like this kind of stuff happens. So
Yeah, no,
I found a home and that's it.
Yeah.
Sir. Always a pleasure. Thanks, Dylan. Congratulations on your first snap.
camera.
Thank you.
Take care of this card. It's awesome. Congrats.
There.
I'll be back sooner than later.
Unfortunately, I do not have a box.
Especially you, Randy.
If I had energy, I would attach it.
How much did he pay you to say that?
I'll just
I'm
knock
gonna
it
kindness of my
out.
heart. I said it
30
earlier.
on.
If he wants to pay me, I'll say
Oh my god.
Have a good one, guys.
The Zorro with the energy.
How you doing today?
Good. I'm trying to see if I got some hidden gems.
This is the first time I'm doing any we forgot to promote.
Oh, yeah. I was gonna,
And then one on the.
oh yeah, I was gonna do that anyways.
Okay, I can one tap it. I should really play Halucha in this deck.
You're welcome. Ooh, you got old stuff. Ooh, you got fake stuff.
I can tell us.
The foiling. This pack of cards out.
Yeah, okay. Because some of them I bought as in stacks from a gift as in a Christmas gift, and a lot of them on the tag that I pulled.
Going to attach those.
In
Okay.
general, fakes from this
Oh, I was just about to say like, oh, you attached the energy.
It's just lower quality than your real
Oh,
cards.
you
like
did
this.
attach the energy to that.
Trade.
Wait, you discarded 2 cards.
No, I only discarded Turo.
Oh, it looked like you placed down
No.
2. Sorry.
No, I only have 1 card in my hand to discard.
The one benefit of having a mist energy on the opposing Pokemon with Cornerstone
I
is
can already tell you this guy.
demolish affects weakness.
This one might be real.
Why? Like, okay, give it a 140 base, a 140 attack, but make it immune to weakness.
No, if it's already skeptical, don't even call it fast.
And it's immune, and it can't be affected by resistance. That only works on its psychic type Pokemon. Okay, yeah, you get to 3 tap. You get to 3 tap Gardevoir with monkey attack, moving damage, but still.
I think the biggest benefit for attacking is that it's just the fact that it ignores effects like that.
Yeah. So if I'm going to mirror, we're either going to go with Mimikyu or Cornerstone, and then the mist energies are just going to be really good.
Chains you up.
Chain, toxic chain. Oh no. So wait, what's 170 plus? Oh no.
I'm gonna Virtuous Flame for.
So that's 210. 210.
210. Yep, and this goes up to 4.
210. Okay. The good thing is that you can't monkey KO in the mist. Wait, okay. Oh my god, another useless card.
You can and they will rip different if you want to. This, I believe this to be real, so like that's cool. I'm interested in that. Do you want me to like?
One tap everything but Pekaron. So 160, 30 on the. Actually,
I mean, I'm not 100% sure.
30 on the Zora.
Yeah.
So 30 on the Zora. So just
That's
yeah.
200 plus 1 for poison, and then 30 on Zora.
Oh, I forgot about poison. See why you were in monkey and stuck.
I mean, if it's cool with you, like, cause this is the the cheap fake, I'll rip it so we can, I can show you.
Going to trade. 1, 2.
Go for it.
No. You see how there's this this layer doesn't exist on real Pokemon cards. So
Stretcher.
those look legit to me.
Yeah, it's like they sticker it on, right?
Yeah, it just looks low quality. The shine, it looks very glossy when it's not. Like, I don't have a real
Oh
one here
wait,
to
I
show
just
you.
realized Powerful Wage 1 taps everything.
Yeah. Yeah, like it's going to
This
look
deck
a
should
lot like
run
this is a real
Salvatore,
card, right?
honestly.
This is real, so your foil should look a lot closer to what this one looks like than this kind of
Kind
glossy
of like this,
layer
because
here.
this is from the
Yeah.
that I bought.
This is a great example. This is real. This is fake. So
This was my first collection.
Okay. Yeah, then she's part of the probably the Christmas trip. So
Yeah, this looks real.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
You're right.
Looks real to me, yeah.
Wait, did I knock out anything? Oh wait, I knocked out the Daramaka.
Yeah, you knocked out. Oh yeah, you did take a prize.
I did take a prize. I'm like, wait,
Okay,
why do I have 6 prizes?
Okay, you took out Daramaka earlier.
That's funny.
Yeah, this is an example too, like just the foiling between the goals, real versus fake. You see that, Randy?
Yeah. Oh yeah. When they're side by side, it doesn't make it a lot easier.
Yeah, probably the
Yeah, I'm just
easiest
gonna knock
way
out the
you're ever going to
photograph.
be able to tell is like, if you don't have a card in person, find an image of a real one online and compare like on your phone what the image online looks like to.
Die next turn, anyways.
Oh, I just realized what I could do with this. Stretcher, bring back Trigraph, Perrin, those two.
There's also when I bought a full deck, because I wanted something like that in real life, but I
No. I refuse to believe that this is in the prizes.
I made a deck out of that. Yeah, I got one of those.
Checking.
I got it displayed in my apartment.
And, maybe it's prized. Oh. The risk of a Daramaka, though.
Okay, okay, cool. I like this. I like this.
I'm trying to think, like, what do I do? You know what? Anything else is gonna get bench tonight, so I might as well. Oh, wait. Okay.
I get a lot of people that don't know. I mean, there's every week I get kids that come in and
It's as good as this one.
don't realize.
That's the word. Yeah, it's
Mimikyu, I guess.
it's weird how I didn't know that, because that was my
Oh my god, this is so confusing. Okay, there we go. That's certain.
Fakes didn't used to be that good. You know, that's not that far off. Fakes used to be way more obvious.
I did finally test how
Nice.
TCG Live does
Yeah.
Night Joker with 2 Night Jokers on the bench. It only lets you pick it once.
Oh, that's you could just do that to
So
stall
you think it,
though.
just loop them around.
Oh, kind of fine.
I'm
These
good.
are both fake, but they're really
And then
Like you pick one, it just doesn't acknowledge the other.
knockouts.
Card shop. So yeah, the guy that bought it at the card shop probably didn't know either.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That's nice. That is nice. Now, just hope that you don't get ends
Yeah,
PP
if
up.
it was real and ungraded, it's somewhere around.
No, double ends
yeah, near
PP
mint.
up.
And then yeah, it gets up to like 6K.
No,
if it's
ends
say
PP
none.
up. And a Darumaka. One ends PP up and a Darumaka. And a Zoro, of course.
Yeah, he's chunky.
Into 2 energies. Plus 1 end PP up. Ooh, ends castles. Okay.
You and you.
Oh my god. No ends PP up. No ends PP up. No army.
Introduction kit. Top 3.
Oh no. No ends PP up on there. Please.
I just know that she yelled at him. She's like, don't sell it.
Or might as well just
Oh, do you want me to put the Umbreon back?
No, it's
Oh, okay.
I have them
wait.
on
Just
Gotcha.
Just cardinal energy, but 30 to okay.
That's cool.
Oh no. You have a 5. Wait, do you have it? Oh, you also have to have an energy too. Do you have it?
I actually saw it after you shared it.
I'm going to trade.
Did you get it?
I was shocked. I didn't even know.
Let's see what I can do with that.
Oh no. Now I just gotta hope that there's no energy in here. This is very tense.
draw. So
Yeah, he's gonna get
so
an
I'm gonna
NPP
do-
up,
I'm going
obviously.
to go for
But now, if he has an energy in hand, he is gonna KO the Dunsparce.
What?
They are.
What? Wait a minute. No way. Okay, hold up. I backtrack. I backtrack my That's crazy. What?
That is the only condition.
That is ridiculous. Okay. Oh my god. Like, this makes me now.
It's the only reason the 30 gauge tree Pokemon.
I was gonna say, why is he still alive? Okay. Oh my god. Yeah.
PP up.
This was the app.
And guess Mochi.
I would have been so upset. I would have been so
And it would be
upset.
my turn right now.
I know.
I won't do you dirty like that.
I appreciate it. I'm shook actually that guy.
So he tried to knock out my Poltergeist, but they
Oh my god.
they are null to any damage as long as they're
Oh
on the
my
bench.
god.
So technically,
I was ready to go.
if this was the app, it would have it would have let him attack those, but it would have done 0-0. It would have become
Oh
my
my
turn.
god, I would have looked like a chump. That's so bad.
I won't let you live.
I appreciate it. It's okay. I already do. I'm this ball too. Oh my god, that is funny. I didn't.
PP up and
I know.
Mochi.
I thought I forgot.
No energy.
There's in Japan, there's the Japanese people.
Let's see. How do I do this now? That is interesting.
It's very.
So that's views.
Alright.
He doesn't get poisoned.
The Japanese.
It's bad, honestly.
Yeah, I'm bringing him. I'm bringing him down.
You have an Astrid intro.
Yeah, he's
What
probably
under worse, Stuart? That or poison?
Oh.
Poison's still worse. Poison is still 100% worse.
1, 2,
100% worse. Poison will still be 100% worse. Let's see here. He's not done my Pokemon.
energy. Basic energy.
What I'm gonna do though now is because I was reading.
You're just gonna look. Special energy does not count.
No, shuffle. Okay.
So it's basically just gonna do 60
Yeah, shuffle today. Drop 2. I drop 5.
at the cost of a prize. It's gonna do 60 damage at the cost of a prize.
Eevee has Mill on it, and then Flareon.
Oh wait, he can't. You're gonna have to retreat actually.
I couldn't believe
Just
it.
realized
I'm
that.
so shocked that guy can live like that.
This is
3,
the
4, 5.
I mean, it would not be viable.
This is so tough.
What I'm gonna do though is just I'm gonna still do what usual. Hit it for knockout.
Well, you don't have the energy in hand. That's why you attach it to the end star remark.
I'll do
So that's it.
Okay.
10, and then.
Tell me if there's anything you don't want us on your cards.
I wouldn't say I should promote anything but Zora.
Wait, you have a.
I'll do that and I'll pass.
Oh wait, I just realized the demolish bypasses
I know
Rigid
it's
Bear.
not good, yeah.
Okay, I was just okay. I do get Dunsparce Runaway. 1, 2.
I'm annoyed that that's only
3.
benched. But I should promote anything but that.
Oh, this is
Wait, whoa.
wow.
Just in case, Arvin. Where is it? Okay. Just in case. Just in case.
You're down to 6 minutes.
Okay.
Oh god, this could go to time.
Just stare it at.
If I promote anything else, that would have gone to Zora.
This one got really popular after one of the newer sets. It's got a Bulbasaur and Squirtle like this in a similar style, so everybody started collecting all 3 of them.
I don't want the Darumaka boss. Well, actually. Yeah, eliminate the Darumaka.
Okay, you're gonna attach him. Yeah.
There is no cornerstone. It's in the last 2 prizes.
I might as well send it up. Draw.
Wait, I'm trying to think right now. Oh, wait.
Trade.
Oh, it's not an end Pokemon. I was just thinking. Wait, you could just Night Joker the Pokemon. I don't know what was going through my head.
Everything else is the Remington.
Okay.
Actually, I don't think I had two Remington in there. I thought that was priced.
Then I play the games, all of them. I wasn't really a fan of playing about it.
So dang. This could end in a tie right now.
Two of those.
I'm excited for that's why I thought maybe
Card
pull a lot
available.
of them out. You know, some of them are kind of
I see Marshall, that's one of my favorites.
It's just I stopped collecting because it's hard now.
Fine stuff.
Ever since after what the what's that fast one, the green one.
Twilight was the last set that was pretty accessible. It started getting tighter with surging sparks. Yeah, I mean, this time last year, I was able to, when I did these midnight releases, I would get whatever, as many boxes as I wanted. I'd be able to sell them for $110 or $120 a box.
Charizards and the news, I was able to get my hands on it. And after that, that's when things kind of got really serious. Like it's getting better.
It'll bounce back at some point. Pokemon's gone through several bull and bear markets in its history. Yeah. I think we're stuck with this market until after the 30th anniversary.
Wait, when's Pokemon 30th anniversary?
Next year.
Next year.
February 28th, I think.
Yep.
Right? Yeah.
Kill something. Kill something.
28th or 26th.
Kill the double check that, and then
Just trying to think right now. I should have gotten. I knew that the Pokevine was gonna be useless. I don't know why I had it.
yes, next time I will I will follow my sword and accept the defeat. I will
Just scrape it.
It's okay.
I know. I couldn't imagine it because everybody doesn't expect that. So
I was the younger
He was
brother.
the younger one. Yeah, he was a problem.
Just like that one's the younger one over there.
Oh yeah, so you know what it's like. Yeah.
DJ, I got it.
Stuart won.
Demolished for 140.
It was an ass stream.
Say my daddy.
20, 40.
I got it. That was scary. Something about those leaf sticks, man, that gets you. Grass type.
Monkey.
2 minutes remaining.
So I do want to ask.
I remove 30 to Clefairy.
Can I pay you $1 for
And also disappointed because I know I'm gonna lose.
show people?
Yeah. We have it for free on
I'm gonna trade with your man.
Okay. I just want to be able to show people like fake versus real.
I will
That's like the high end example of it.
Yeah.
toss
I
up
don't have a
Clefairy
high-end
and pay for 170.
Oh, that's knockout.
Yep.
There's so much fake. I do have a fake pack. Somebody gave me a fake XY evolution pack. So I've got fake
Wait,
packs.
is this
Yeah.
not-
140 damage.
Yeah, on the cap.
If you can have the
140.
pack too,
Yeah,
it's a couple of bucks, I'll pay for it.
knockout.
Just have a violet fake pack, 'cause I don't have a
I knew I should have benched. If I had not bench sniped that, I probably would have lost.
It's gonna take me a minute to price these out.
That was crazy. Yeah.
problem is I just
I'm glad I benched.
Coming one?
Everybody explain that or not, but yeah. Recently sold on eBay. That's how we check value for cards.
I lost.
You gotta stall. You gotta stall that back. Stall the hell out of it. There's no judge here. He can't call you for taking too long in the turn.
It was taking a while for those terms. I was trying to figure out what to do.
Should have seen last week. That was entertaining. I was on turn 0 and it took
There are a
10
couple
minutes.
real cards still in there that I didn't pull out, but yeah, the vast majority
I kept
is
moving
fake
the entire
pack.
time, so it was like, I wasn't still playing.
Paper somewhere. What's up? Dario won? Okay.
I might face you, I'm gonna be so sad.
There's my box, there it is. So Dario
Dario, Kevin, Stuart were winners, right?
Yeah.
Okay, make sure I get that right at least. Who do we got? Kevin and Stuart, you guys are on camera. Patrick and Tom, Dario and Josh.
Don't take Bob. Let's go. I either lose horribly.
It's not a bad matchup.
It's not a bad matchup, but if you set up faster than me, though, it's looking. It won't
If I'm able to go second, it's pretty. Or in my opening hand is absolute garbage.
I'm hoping you pull another Caleb and you only have a Fez and a Pikachu on the field. Gives me some time to live.
You don't have a tie, so you have the advantage.
Yeah, I have the time.
And always the champion map.
I decided I was bringing it this time.
Might as well.
Okay.
I mean, we're literally looking at second and third last week, so.
Let's see. Hopefully let's see. I already eliminated your brother.
Oh, he's trash talking.
Yeah. So heads or tails?
Don't let him get away with that, Josh.
Oh, you want to do it? You do the honors. You do the honors. You do the honors. You do the honors. All right. You counted that?
Do you want me to do it or?
Oh, we can do it. Let's do it. It's good. What was it though?
It was heads. Yeah, okay, meant to be.
So, I will go second. I need to. And also love that dice.
Thank you. I got them in a pack like full of these, like on eBay.
Oh snap! That's pretty
Like
cool.
from
Yeah, the
Japan.
Japanese. I look like those.
I like them
those.
too.
Yeah.
They're kind of neat looking.
Oh my god! I'm so glad. I'm so glad I went second. This is bad.
Well, I get them all again.
Oh my god. Okay.
So it's getting worse.
My hand is literally pretty bad. Like it's thankfully I got second, but like if you you can't dry your hand me the second turn, right? You couldn't have, right?
Oh, I didn't see those.
No? Yeah, it would have been game. If you could have, it would have been game. He's the only one that could.
No, I don't think there's anything in my deck pack because I do have a 2-cost attacker, but I have to allow one.
Yeah, I don't charge for the table
I
space.
think everything else is 3 or more.
Yeah.
Everybody good to go? Alright guys, welcome to the third and final round. You have 30 minutes. Good luck to big again.
Only thing I can do
We'll be paying out top 2 today for prizes.
only thing I can do is
It's free as long as I'm not full, and then we do cash prize tournaments here too all the time.
Do not mulligan.
Big ones Yu-Gi-Oh! I've got a $5,000 guarantee
Alright,
cash
look at
prize
that one.
tournament coming up next month for that.
This is cool to follow. The only one that I played
In Pokemon, so.
Yep.
Pokemon.
It's easier to follow them. Hi, what's the game time?
Turtle, for sure one of them.
Alright, let's do this. Oh, not bad.
Me and my brother
Not
got
bad at all.
when Red and Blue came out and Blue Base Set came out, so I've been around it my whole life.
Mess ball.
It was a lot of fun. I haven't played the card game in forever, but
Yeah, so I've been looking for 4. I've got 2 right
Just grab hands.
I never did the video game stuff.
Oh,
my
that's
brother got pretty serious with video games. And then we both were, I mean, despite being young, we were both pretty serious about video games.
Ooh, double hands.
Like, we had to
Okay.
convince our mom to drive us to a couple of bigger tournaments when we were younger.
So I paid $12 for
Oh yeah, you got 10 extra minutes, you can bust out your phone and play a game, you know?
No.
Let's see, how do I do this?
How far away are you?
Alright, so. Okay. Put those in my hand. And I'm going to have
Pokemon collector?
Attach. And I will pass.
Alright, draw for turn.
Magic isn't
Arvin.
super big here, but Pokemon, it's always been
big, so.
That guy. And that
They
guy.
screwed up when they got the Philip
Yep.
Morris.
Okay, so
Philip
Rescue
Morris
Born Buddy
CDO.
Buddy. I
Is that
got a
your
Buddy
CDO?
Buddy
That's
though.
Cynthia, yeah.
immediately.
Cynthia Williams, I think it was.
Bring up. Creepy. Why not?
Yeah, that's not for me, but it's cool that it's getting new faces. And like the Final Fantasy, you know, it's already the biggest selling Magic set ever. It's not even out yet, so. They're about to get a lot more because Alliance just pulled a bunch of stores allocations. So that was like source found out about it.
It's available now. Alright, let's see here.
No, it's a mess. The whole thing's a mess.
We'll do experience share, rescue board.
Pokemon is really hard to get anything anymore.
Free retreats.
The black and white stuff that's coming out next month, I'm hearing that like several card stores just won't even get it. You know, they're trying to make it more of like a retail exclusive. And it's like,
It begins.
how can a Pokemon store not get the newest Pokemon
It
product? That's stupid. It keeps the community, yeah. Yeah, you're not gonna go and see like a rack of singles at Walmart, right? Which is not gonna happen, so.
At least maybe free promo. Or good profit.
No, man, it sucks. Every time I shop anywhere, like Target, Meijer, Walmart, I always make sure to like just walk the aisle, but never see a damn thing.
How's your scene down in Cleveland? There's a couple of bigger card shops down there, right?
And then I have a jolting charge.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we got a midnight release tonight for us.
Yeah, there's people outside already waiting. There's people in here that are gonna hop in line.
Damn, there's already people outside? That's crazy.
Yeah.
I think I got it from.
So I'm gonna do Jacques.
Stewart opened it the other day and I got it from him.
Yeah, you just can't
Struggle.
Oh yeah, I got two.
A lot of people on the competitive side, they just take the shortcut of they shuffle their deck like at the end of their turn once they play their last search effect. Yeah, there's a lot of searching and everything.
Okay.
Alright, see here. First Dracula. Second Dracula.
Okay, yep, I got my 4. Those 4.
Okay, I'm gonna
When did you? Oh, you said you finished this, like,
limit on him.
right?
And then each opponent again for 10.
Draw.
Don't tell me. No, this is gonna be a bad idea.
I conjured that so well.
This sounds like a terrible idea. It's about to happen.
Okay, what's on what?
Experience share rescue board.
Boss that one.
Oh my god, no.
I'll attach for turn.
Jesus
and
Christ.
Then amp you very much.
Jesus Christ.
And we're off.
We're off. It starts. Oh my god, okay.
So that scenario.
I did not expect that. Okay, Fez. Damn, okay. This is such a bad situation. Okay, how do I do this? How do I do this? I'm attached for Luminous here, though. How many cards you got in your hand?
Everyone's pretty chill and friendly.
4.
Alright. Do you have a bad hand or not? That's the question. Do I give you more?
I can't complain.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go.
Okay.
Oh, my hand's terrible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So here's how it's gonna go. So first, Recon Directive. Oh, that's funny. Okay, this one.
I'll go ahead and
Flip the script. 1, 2, 3.
I could talk Pokemon all
Nah.
day, especially on like the finance side.
I don't know if this is what I needed, but
yeah, like the Pokemon kind of. I guess like so most of the people that come here are Pokemon is like what your investor side.
I don't know if I
So
like
like we
this.
talk about Pokemon.
Touch in a sec. Okay, what do I do here? Very charm to Gen. Damn, now. Okay. 1, 2, 2, 2. Okay.
And that's even if you had just
And
come
I
in
have
here like
to
not
attack,
wanting to
that's
sell
the
me like, hey,
thing.
our needs are real. I don't mind looking for
We'll do article though, use it.
I got guys that come in here almost every day to I've done a lot, like I've been involved in like the grading side of things, so like I have a pretty good idea of like what's worth sending in and what's not too. So like people will come in and ask me to look at a card like, hey Ninja, do you think this is worth sending into PSA or whatever to get graded? So like I've got the loop, I've got Blacklight. For the expensive cards that come in, I've got a microscope back there to look at.
I'm gonna fail it. No, I'm honestly. They amp you very much, man. It's just, it's a threat. I can't place another Pokemon. I'm gonna have to go all in on this guy. Alright, cuts available. He's gonna evolve him.
It's cool seeing the next generation like get into the hobby. That's what
Let's see. How do I do this? So I'm gonna do Phantom for 200. Do 30 on the Iron Hands on the field.
You know, as we get older, like, is it just gonna kind of fizzle out? But I have a lot of people.
And
that come in
then,
here and,
yeah, so 30 on this guy,
I used to own
20 on the
another card store,
Joltik.
my dad rocked
To knock
me,
it out.
Yep, knock it out. So that's 10 more HP
I was
left.
also 2011, but it was around like 2012.
I'll do
Like a bunch of the
the
guys
my
that
item.
were kids back then that they come in, they're coming in here now. They've
So
got their
that's
own
only
family,
one
and,
price
like,
card.
their kids are collecting
Not
too, so it's cool to see a lot of the families collect.
Weird strategy, but it's not my favorite.
He's more into
Okay.
I'm originally just thinking knockout, but you know what? It's not good.
He'll get there.
What do I do here?
Yeah, I realize that. But that's why I'm gonna.
I gotta rewatch some of the old school stuff.
Mimikyu is gonna come out. I'm gonna use it for retreat, and then it's gonna be knockout with assault landing. I have fading in play.
It'll be getting loud soon. I got a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament at 3:30, and some of the Yu-Gi-Oh guys are gonna start showing up in there a little bit louder.
Let's take a fan.
I call it the appliance.
Sounds like everybody's got points in the games where they're making decisions.
You know what? I just need a basic out there for the moment, so. Charmander.
Now people are choosing it over me.
Okay, first.
You can't remember. You can't prank it.
Oh yeah, the guy. I didn't think about that.
He lives. Okay,
Yeah.
I figured you would go for my Badoo, weren't you?
Yeah, I forgot about that thing.
Yes, he lives.
That's still get that card.
I live for now. Okay. Okay.
And then protection, you can try anything.
Alright.
Told me everything was like super overpriced there. Yeah.
Ultra ball.
Chicago was bad like that too.
Was he gonna be able, like, not stuff you wanted?
Yeah, no, he said he couldn't find anything for me. He ended up, he grabbed like one thing for himself, but he went down there to spend some money and he just had nothing.
That way, if you try to go out from the wall, I
some of the
still have
booster
one. I
boxes
won't lose
like
my bench.
online, they're like $500 online, they were like $600 down there.
That's true.
Yeah, there's no point in paying that much for it.
That is true.
I get it. So,
But that's.
Oh, so what does that do?
Just
Plus 10.
Okay. Damage. Got it. Got it.
Yeah.
So.
One good way to see it, because it's never.
I was gonna say it always seems crazy to me because I've never been to the conventions like that. You know that like the prices are higher. Gotta come take a look.
I made a shot yesterday, but yeah, shot
13
GameTime might be the charm, huh? Baby.
Okay.
We had a bubble Mew until earlier
Earth
today.
and Vessel.
I saw that.
Prime.
It made it
Fail.
24 hours.
Okay.
This one made 24 hours in
Alright,
the
alright.
case, so. It's called a bubble Mew.
Actually, what does it now?
So you're what, 280?
Yesterday.
250.
If you've ever played Pokemon Snap,
Yep.
kind of like for me at least, it reminds me of how the secret level is being floated in space in the bubble. That's what I see when I look at it. Yeah, it's a super popular card. It's the most expensive card in the set it's out of. So there's that, and then there's that Charizard right out the corner here. That's up 200. Those are both from the same
Yeah, I
set.
got this. Okay.
Those are like the two chase cards out of that set.
Flip.
Alright, so drop 5, you drop 2. The only thing that would make
It's
this
gonna be a
card
minute before I can load it.
So I will go ahead and just 130.
130? Alright, got it. There we go. Drop the turn. Alright.
I am gonna see if we're doing here.
Alucha did the 10 on
Yeah, all
the
the
Fez.
expensive stuff is like the more expensive stuff is the part of the pile. So
10 on the Mew.
Yeah, lucky there. Lucky there.
I'm going to first Artisan.
Yeah, it's not, right now these guys appreciate the car, huh?
Brewery.
How you doing, David? I got no complaints.
Let's see here. What do we put down?
A week ago.
That's available.
Once, but I got it together other than that.
Only once?
Only once, yeah. Yeah, and I took a good fall, you know?
I'm gonna boss this Iron Hands. Play Jamming Tower. And then I'll just hit both of them for knockout. So this was a 30 HP, had 30 HP left. So I do, and then the remaining 30 I'll do on. I'll do the remaining 30 on the Festivity. Corpus. 3, 4.
The legendary collection one.
Okay.
It's a 9.
See. Draw. This might be easier.
Oh, dude.
There's 170
Oh, no.
C9s out there.
That's not good.
Yeah, if you have anything from that legendary collection set, as 9s or 10s, they start getting very expensive just because they
Sheesh,
don't
okay.
exist.
Dang.
It's very,
Thank you.
they're not very common.
Hi, welcome to Game Time.
How you guys doing today?
Okay.
I got no complaints. Loving the weather. Any day without snow is a good day for me, and this is really nice weather on top of it, so I'll take it.
So. Patch.
Okay.
I'm glad that
Christmas
it
patch
doesn't look like
return.
there's gonna
Yep.
be rain tonight for our midnight release, so like that's cool.
And then
Oh yeah, 'cause you can still hurry for. Oh my god, I forgot this is 4 times. He's still psychic. Grab you. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, our Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments are mostly older, although one of our best players is like 14 years old. And then yeah, Pokemon, we got a different age range for Pokemon. And Dario, he's the youngest one here, but he's one of the better Pokemon players. And we got this like, I don't remember if he just turned 13 or 15. But
Dang, Wooly had a luminous energy. Oh my god.
So I'll just
you know, like he's
knock out
really good.
30.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay, so he's dead.
Oh, I prayed for
10.
it.
10,
I
okay.
remembered it and then I
20.
forgot.
Damn, okay.
3 prizes.
No, I was trying to.
Okay.
Yeah, it just never sticks in my head.
Sheesh. Okay, I didn't see that coming.
It
I
has
forgot about
a Silver Tempest and Astral
They really
Radiance
had
pack.
to carry. Okay,
This is a
I don't
situation
remember
that
the
like
name
I always like hear about, but like I've never actually gotten a chance to do it yet.
Oh my god.
I'm actually very like excited about that.
This is interesting. This is an interesting situation. Okay. 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 How do I do this? Okay. Okay. Can I do something? Okay, hold on. No, I got something.
Oh, you mean Blood Moon?
The question, I gotta see if it is, if he's in the prizes, I'm about to be real
Yeah,
upset.
the one prize.
Okay.
So, yeah, you might have to.
Okay, he's in here. How do? Okay, so I have face. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna just use the one body for him.
Okay.
Hope that I pull him off. Wait. Oh no, wait. No, I got it. I got it. So this is what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna do. So you have one prize left. It's free retreat. So free attack. So what I'm gonna do is Arvin or
I put that in my case last night. I knew it wasn't gonna last long.
Ultra
The
Ball.
condition on it was really good.
Ultra Ball. Berionos. Bring up Blood Moon.
And then you have an energy.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, so we got 150,
Yeah, cause I either have this or Night Stretcher, just energy, retreat, hit it for game. I forgot. Honestly, I got scared that I actually did like last time and just like used up all my nest balls, and I'm like, there's no way for me to get Blood Mode in there. Oh, there's the I need the normal because I needed to survive. I would have survived though because of the Clefairy. Damn. Okay.
Blood Moon's so good.
Blood Moon is so good. I'm glad he's in H rotation, right? Okay, good. He lives for one more year. Okay.
A little while longer.
All right, good. I actually really like Blood Moon. It's such a cool Pokemon.
Yeah, it was like a special collection. It was like
Like a free attack at the end of the game.
I know.
So good.
Yeah, I think you would have got him if you didn't knock out the. I would have retreated with the Badoo though, right? So.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna wait for you to get me. I was ahead of you in prizes, right? Yeah, the time right.
I might bump into you down in Cleveland.
I had one. Wait, I had one right, one left.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was saying you could have. Do you have Counter Catcher? Oh, okay, got it.
I
Yeah.
don't even play boss. But
Oh, you don't play boss?
I play boss.
Okay, yeah, got it. Don't worry about it too. I was worried you would like keep bossing me and like destroying my Draco if I had a chance.
Well, I mean that's the plan.
Yeah. Sheesh, lucky. Luck.
No, I mean if I had been the sucky part is that like in my mind like I always do this thing where I'm like, oh, I'll Arvin and then I'll Crispin. The energy's anything.
Yeah. No, it's again the setup is there. The setup is there. Like it's there to get. You know, it's not.
Because I probably would have tried to pull out Clefairy like a turn early.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't.
Instead
I
of
didn't
grabbing
really
Prime
like.
Catcher.
I didn't really. I forgot that Jotic does cook with the Flurry. I completely forgot about them. Like, okay, I think it's good for now. And then because I thought you're gonna mute me. It's fine. You'll mute me, but like there's no way I'll still live for turn. Like maybe unless you had Bravery Charm something on the mute, then I could have like or stay above me.
Well, even without the weakness, it still would have done 200.
Yeah, yeah.
It would have been knocked out.
Yeah, I was looking for my last Luminous, but it was prize. So I was trying to like get let it survive, at least put out the Clefairy, but either way, it would have died.
Yeah, there were 3 heavies that were open. I forget that I know of. I forget what the third foil was, but Snorlax and Biolfin were the other 2 heavies.
DJ, I got it.
Alright.
Might hurt me, but put you down to 3.
Why can't I find this card? Did I type it in wrong?
Oh, wait. We'll do that right. You want to cut first? Yes, I put the card back away.
First official with this one?
Or
It's not like no more rank.
Hey, good looking. How you doing?
I just do that.
Wow, thank you.
Yeah, it's true. 100%. I would have been screwed. I only had one
Yep.
PP. No way, like I could have. Arby would have come in the third turn, but then he could have just kept destroying me.
Even with
Hey DJ. How you doing, Chris?
Great. You busy?
Yeah.
Extremely.
Oh, hey, Randy.
What's up?
I invited that cook Sean here today
Okay.
to hang out with us.
Oh, that's nice.
I told him you would hire him.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you.
We went out to Denny's Sunday night or Friday night, and the cook got in a big fight with the waitress, and they were yelling and swearing at each other. And DJ was very upset and nervous. And he's like, "Oh, that's not how you. That's not how you talk to a waitress."
Or your fellow employee.
And I was like, "That guy's awesome. We should hire him at GameTime." They were swearing so much. I'm like, "That'd be great."
Hold on. Good for the atmosphere.
It was a spectacle.
It was awesome. How you doing, Rand? Good to see you, my friend.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to
Is he
take money for signups or is he?
I can do that.
It's not sure.
It's not a
Randy? And you can handle the money now? Wow.
Oh, I'm trusted a little bit.
Tara.
Only known me 33 years.
It's not been that long.
Are you the younger one or is DJ the younger one?
No.
I told him. I already told him.
He was
what it
always a pain in my
I
ass.
told him I already know
You
exactly.
guys look about the same age.
Just to be
There's
fun.
3
I
years
look like
difference.
way younger.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
DJ just has a very chair. Chair means you look young and boyish. You don't look your age.
I still kind of suck with names.
I think it's just like fat people don't look this.
We don't age the same,
right?
People don't age?
We just the older
In
fat
the
people
same
that's where
way,
we
like they don't show it as much. I think.
Yes! Try to sneak up on me, hey? How you doing? I don't know.
Where's Miguel?
He's not coming today.
Where's he been?
No? Wait, yeah, he was. Yeah, he went 0-4 and lost Anthony. Where's Anthony at? I hope Anthony comes. He's my favorite.
Oh, dang, all the Yu-Gi-Oh players snuck in the back.
Yeah.
Ultra Ball.
Yes!
Super Rod.
Hey, right?
Probably should have waited for that, but
Wait, I can't tear it. So
No, there's a recent sale. I can take one of these anyway. I can tell by the pictures on it.
no biggie. I just
Give
need
me
to
the
draw
cards.
perfect 2 cards.
Someone's got away with selling a big one
Yeah,
on eBay.
I don't even need to. Yeah,
One
you can see from that picture. That's a big one.
Anything that can be drawn.
Crazy.
Hands up.
Oh, we're almost there.
I'm sorry.
I see been a line for the last.
I see you.
That's just the way she is right now.
nothing like shuffling my cards. And then put it face down.
I can just
Yeah.
build.
I've already got a couple people here waiting.
Oh yeah, Corey did say he won't be there.
Are you here for Destin Rivals tonight?
A little messy, but I got it.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I should have nest balled
I have that just in case.
the T and then Ultra the Noctowl.
I got slightly better allocations than my journey together, so I'm hoping I have at least for packs. I should have enough to go around. Booster boxes and ETBs, I could get 500 of them, and it probably wouldn't be enough,
I
right?
almost got it one.
Almost, but you did.
Almost, I know. Almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
Exactly.
You're a hand grenade. Got him.
That's available.
Mom's a Hank. Got him.
Really want to try a shot.
I'm not sure how that. I'm not sure that's how Gotham works.
I'll
I
allow it.
know who's gonna bite the shot. And then I'll go ahead and pass
I'm gonna wake up at fucking 5:30 tonight. Fuck.
Make sure your alarm clock's set for tomorrow. Oh, I
I have a recurring when I get
There you go.
Because Joey,
Yeah, because I'll always forget to turn it back on. That's why I just have it like that.
real.
We're good.
Yeah, right.
Look.
All the Yu-Gi-Oh players went outside.
What's going on?
Where's the noise?
Walk out with the Charmander.
I like the noise.
Okay.
Uh,
69 values.
yeah, I want to do that. Okay. Draw. You on the bench.
I would like to pay you $500 for the stack.
What's the percentage rate on that?
It's like 58, I believe it was. I see 869 in value on what I got. Yeah, 58.
Oh, that's gonna hurt actually.
You have no hand. Oh, it was 200 supplies. I just realized. So you can't candy.
What was my card?
Your rainbow guy at the back there, he was 140.
Rainbow guy. Very sought after card.
Well, there's one rainbow card in there, so. You know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah, okay. I thought so.
I just thought it was funny.
So I attack it and go for it.
The Japanese one of that, just out because of what it comes out of, is worth a lot, but the English one isn't as much.
What's the difference? What's the Japanese?
Oh, I'm really stuck.
There was a Japanese exclusive set called Best of XY. Right now, that's a $3,000 booster box that has 10 packs in it. So most of the big hits out of that set are worth a
Oh,
lot.
damn. $300 packs.
Yeah.
That's the Charizard, the Blast, like all those ones with that same artist, right? So,
Okay.
I think so. And they're promos in America. So you can just buy the box and you get the
What was your name? Jimmy? Nice to meet you, Jimmy. I'm DJ. That's where we're going to rating.
I'm John. I don't
Yeah.
share it. I saw that. I'm like, you have to speak from the
If you ever end up with any questions or anything, feel free to stop in or give us a ring.
Yeah, nice meeting you.
DJ, what's on that?
Yeah,
Is it the AVP full art?
No, it's the little one.
There's more work.
And then pass it.
Yeah.
Stop soaking it in.
So many tag team cards.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah.
It'll get
Oh my god. The
Um,
Mew. What's it gonna do to that Mewtwo Mew promo?
Stack of penny slitter. Sure, I guess. Your hands aren't greasy, are they?
Super greasy.
What's the condition that
Alright. Yeah, sure.
I just
Or actually,
in the box for fun.
he was here first. I gotta help him first. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I want to go in order.
I appreciate it. So,
What do you got for me?
Yeah, I'm just gonna recap real quick to show you what I'm hoping for. So
Okay.
I did the 480.
Problem is I have nothing to be able to get trainers out.
Yeah, and then we had the 135 for this yesterday, and the 300 cash on top. And this is what we were left with.
Time's up, guys.
Favorite trait?
We like to use penny sleeves, keep it uniform, that's what we use for everything. I appreciate that, so thank you.
Good shape.
This was the amount that we were
It's got a lot of texture to it.
So I got a card that I just bought 2 days ago. I still need to know. So it was figured at 125. I got it for 115. But even if I just get that for it,
I'm like,
a little bit
See,
less.
what's funny to me is at the end of the day,
Because I know I saw the name of the store on your receipt, and I've had people call me in the past, and I know they overpriced it. Like, they probably just don't know. But yeah.
Maybe then you put me on
I was saying we couldn't link the deal yesterday, and I was like, how far apart were we? And I started speaking really hard.
This is game winning sleep.
I really want that card to display.
Not this second. I have a few, but right now we're on pause for Edge, so
and I made it worse for you.
probably gonna start a few minutes late today.
Hail Mary for the tie.
None of this. I don't need to look at this again. Let me hop over here.
the one time I was here,
They're done sparse.
probably, I think so, I think I borrowed something.
Yeah, but you can only draw 2 cards, so what are the odds?
No, that's my next. Like, but it's discard, but it's still called burn.
But if you get an ultra ball, then you would have to discard whatever's in your hand. Okay. 4, you got 2.
feel right here, you'll feel the dirt on it.
Okay.
And then in addition to a lot of whitening, it's slight damage but that's not too bad, and then a ton of front scratching on it.
I haven't seen a lot of the bad games, honestly.
Nice, the all-large soap.
I traded the time. I found the ADP all RV for like $8 a lot of time. But then
Fair trade charges out.
sides are kind of
Yep.
unless you like trade it and can just get it over with. I couldn't.
Oh, you ended up
There's
pulling
a
it?
sale
I'm
from
trying to
today on a
trade that
light
for-
play one that is 115 and it's much better condition than
And
this
I
one.
didn't.
It was worth the risk.
Yeah,
Like if
worth the risk.
Hey, I have a blazer.
I just bought it. I just bought it and I said it. I haven't even had a chance to see what I was ever case to display it.
I'm not gonna be able
Oh, I
to
was
give
wrong.
you anywhere near what you'd be hoping to get for it based on the condition. Yeah. I would, if I were to value this, I mean, with the condition, I would consider it probably heavily played, but even if you look up moderately played ones, you know, they're like $60 or $70 in value on mod play ones. So I don't want to do that to you, you know.
I just got this on the
No, that's around. That's around for.
You know how matter what you
I know.
It's gonna take him a couple days to get it.
What's up?
You
Sorry,
got time.
okay.
I'm thinking, first that's arrivals first, and then I'll figure out this. I'm actually, I just bought right now, umbrella.
Hello, Gwen.
What's up?
Yeah, right. That one, what he's holding his hands up. I got the Japanese version of that one.
George, don't go anywhere.
Wait for it to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna figure it out.
Thank you.
Alright, I'll buy you.
trying to sign up?
Both
Alright,
is
I
though
got
for
you.
next week, right?
Take my
Hold on for now.
Here's a good example. This one sold. This one sold yesterday. You're back.
I got you.
Better condition than the back that you have, right? Like there's no even like burner or anything like that on it. And then your front,
What?
you got a lot of oil scratching on your front. This doesn't have slash oil scratching like yours does. And it sold for 70. And this was a bid, it's like it got bid up to 70 and sold, so.
I got you.
If I were gonna put a value on it, I would have to, I mean, I'd probably value it at like 60. And I'd give you a percentage of that, like I could probably give you 40 or 45 of that, but you just paid what you paid for it. I would keep this if I were you, because you're gonna get hosed on it if you sell it to me. You know?
I just really want that. It's the only time I feel like I'm so confused because I put everything out. I using
Which is right. Don't you still have the speaker?
15 4 season.
You have that one?
The 1999 base set, yeah.
Or did I think somebody else? No, you had some card like shock.
It's just regular things.
Yeah, just base.
That's really, I didn't, I got change in my pocket, so.
I mean, I know that I was gonna buy in this current state. And I just asked for anything off that he could give me.
Get your
That's fine.
Really jealous.
I ordered a new mat. It's stuck on customers right now.
Yeah.
Like even at 64%, like I was okay with it.
Can't enter the US
Oh.
without me or without going through it and everything. Yeah, it's just a play mat, but it's like
So.
you know,
What is it?
a play mat.
Yeah, what's the play mat? Was it pretty getting it? So I get one of I'll get my loader.
Wrong one. Hold on.
Might be slightly better.
There it is.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to value it like here what you paid for it.
I figured I'd do a new summer one.
Sorry, Zach.
I mean, there's no working with me on this one at all. I'm gonna buy a lot of cards. I still have a full display that I have like 15 more cards I have to buy vintage, and I can promise that I'll get that exclusively with you. I remember that you helped me out over there.
I don't wanna make it.
No, you're not making me. I'm trying to offer. I'm just I'm trying everything here. It's 300 cash on this is the only thing I can think of after yesterday.
What did I tell you on the number for the Zard?
135 for the Zard.
I'll get you. So you're getting you and Will, right? Yes. Okay, so no, I don't want that. 60.
They have a Oregon. This sugar right?
No, that's right. Not right, because 16 is 32, so 68. There we go. That.
You okay with 100?
Yes.
I'll take it.
Thank you, Randy.
Now you're gonna make me check the cameras.
Hell yeah, good luck.
You're bad.
That was on point too. Good timing.
Like this is the piece that, like this is the Yu-Gi-Oh example. I have a Pokemon we are working on that literally has like 1,000 things.
He's getting up there.
Good job.
And I only buy singles. I don't buy
Employee of the month kind of guy. Yeah.
You need a parking spot, I'm telling you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really scratched up. Look at that.
Perfect swirl.
Nobody likes
Underrated pair for Gen 3. Soul Rock and Militone.
Yeah, Will just had that problem.
I think Guardian.
It's 20 and 12. I don't have all the results. Oh, I didn't get reported results. Let me do that really quick.
The whites are even worse.
Dario or Josh, who won? Dario got it. And then Patrick and Tom? Patrick got it? Okay. So our standings were... Oh, okay. Stuart won and Dario came in second. It was clean. One 9-pointer, one 7-pointer. So I was going to do 20 and 12 for prizes.
You have like 1 minute anyway to figure it out.
Sure.
Sure, you can tell right now. I'm not through your flare. You gotta go into the, you gotta go to Emporium.
I'm not
I know. Today though, Emporium. Next week though,
There you go.
Right here, I got the prize money.
Can you throw 20 bucks on top extra?
Winner photo.
I have.
All right. Thank you so much, guys.
Shane, we need to face each other.
Yeah, congratulations.
Next week, maybe.
I don't have.
Hopefully next week.
Entry, yes.
I don't have
All
it
right.
now.
Can you bring me 20 bucks at some point in the future?
Yes. Alright, deal. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
It's not a problem.
Yeah.
Here's the.
This is the Japanese vending machine, so you can only get them out of
And I will fill that poster with you. I promise.
weird layer of
2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2,
Oh, I see.
5 versus 3277. I'm going to verify this cert really quick. And then, yeah, we'll be good. Well, I'll give you a card too. That's important.
Yeah.
You don't want to just give me stuff with
Yeah.
nothing in return.
Not a donation today.
I almost did that earlier today. It was some guy had traded stuff in, and then he spent like half an hour looking, and they cashed out.
Thank you.
And he did. So I added all up and told him. He's like, is that with my $50 store card? He's like, oh my god, no, it's not. I'm sorry. So he's been in here a few times, so he starts just laughing and giving me shit.
Oh man, I'm so happy we were able to make a deal. I swear to you, I was losing sleep. I wanted that card so bad.
Mayor. Okay. Nope. Mr. Mayor. Yep. Mr. Mayor's.
Did you submit this card yourself?
No, never. I bought that card.
Oh. Is that coming up?
We got a problem.
I swear I scanned the thing.
I don't know if that's right.
Maybe so. Hang on.
Yeah, I scanned it last time. It gave me 207 for the estimate, for the PSA estimate.
Why did it do something wrong?
Somewhere.
They got the pen. Yeah, of course. They might want to put it on and get that thing.
A lanyard?
Yeah.
Like the PSA's website, that's not.
I don't know. That's what I was
first time
I
I
was gonna
searched this
say-
up just now, it showed me a sports card
Oh,
for the number, and I was like,
I was like, there's no way. Like, I literally.
I've only ever had that happen once before, where like somebody just had like a completely wrong card in their slab, and it was they had bought it at a card show.
That would have been terrifying.
Yeah, that's why I asked, like, did you submit it or buy it? It's like, oh, I gotta double check here, figure this out.
Yeah,
But
no-
yeah, it looks like there's just a glitch in their website.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
looking at it now, and it's good.
That makes me feel better because I swear, like I thought the same thing too. I was scanning the thing and I was like, it came up, so I feel comfy. I'll buy it.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's good. A lot of people aren't that tedious, you know. They'll
Yeah,
just see the
always
slab
make
and think
sure, always
just seeing the slab
verify.
means it's official. Yeah,
I got
yeah,
you.
yeah. You're on top of it though. Good. So
We did it.
I am pulling it out of the case.
We did
Let's
it.
see.
Caveat is I get to pick which one.
You can't.
They're both mint, so
I mean, I'm not submitting it, so.
I'm basically going to pick one at random. So we're gonna have a little fun with that.
We're in a fucking couple. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're preventing it.
Gotta be smarter next time.
Yeah.
Like I said, if you scoop me, you get better play.
He's got the coin out too. We flip it.
Shouldn't tails have been on the face down one? I don't know. I don't like this system.
Can I ask for just one more favor?
Fire away, what?
Can I get a sleeve that doesn't have that price on it?
I was
never
about to
wanna
give
think-
you-
I never want to look at that price tag again.
It was like a $9 card.
Do you want to do a congratulations post again on this one?
I don't want people calling me out. I'm gonna have to sleep on this one. Come to terms with what I did.
It's a really, really good one. Congratulations.
I appreciate it. I'm glad we can make a deal.
I'm glad you
Thank
got
you.
it, dude. Have a good weekend.
Thanks, you too.
Take care, Zach.
You as well.
Sorry about
Here
that.
every day.
What do you buy? I will be waiting.
Yes.
What's up?
When are we starting?
Who do we got for the
Never.
tournament? Where's everybody?
They're outside waiting.
Three-person tournament now?
Yeah, looks like we only got 3 people.
What?
Yeah.
Did
I
nobody
mean,
sign up?
I can pull them out of the sleeves and
no,
I'll
I'm
look
just
at
seeing
Randy.
3 people in the building is what I'm saying.
Oh, haha.
Yeah, it was funny. Thanks for laughing.
Randy is a funny guy.
Neutral. No.
Alright, quick question.
What's
Can I
up?
take a look at that recording on the Terrazzo Festival that
Oh,
okay,
yeah. Just came in.
I got some slabbed ones too down
I'm
there.
tempted by those two, but they will have to come another time. I'll hope
Fair enough.
I will hope that they're still there. And I wanna see the condition and
What did you do with that big stack, Randy?
In my hand?
Oh, it's
Yeah.
all on the same pile?
What's
It's not in there, no.
Uh-huh.
It's not there at all.
Oh, I
Well,
thought
that
it
was
was
one
this.
that was just traded in.
Yeah, that's right. It is one.
This one, yeah, it's to the side.
Okay. I was gonna say, I didn't see the paperwork.
I know.
Yeah, that's all got. It's price. It's got to get in the showcase, but not today. Or not right now. It don't. 'Cause I'm
I
busy.
hadn't seen it before.
Very pretty Terrazzo Festival.
Are we about to start then? You want me to get them?
Tell them 5 minutes.
Randy, how about you start?
No.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Yep, I might. Is there an English version of this?
Yes.
$300 plus.
Yeah, the English one's
I'm
pretty
good on that.
expensive.
Okay, there's the issue.
I wouldn't want the English one either at that price.
Yeah.
The Japanese ones look just as good, and they're like a third of the price.
And they're
you know?
way better quality. Like
Yeah,
$100.
especially if this is something like you're gonna keep forever kind of thing. The art's still the same, so save the money. There's a lot of people that come up here like they do the full sets, and so your PSA cards, like PSA 8s are cheaper than them raw. So people will buy like PSA 7s and PSA 8s and crack them out of the slab to save money. It'll save like 30%.
Quick question on YouTube.
Fire away.
Remember the one you gave me? I bought from you like a year back.
Yeah.
Was it comparably same condition or better? I'm curious.
Yours, I think, was slightly better. But yeah, the price has
I'll
shifted a
take
lot
it.
on that.
I'll
Have you
take
seen
it.
the 10s?
I know, but I don't know any mines that are gonna get a 10 because the.
Nine's like 600.
I know.
You could get
Like
a
I said,
lot
I
of
put up
nines.
probably the end of them. Like I said, my channel, I might come by ask you to see like maybe know how to prep some training.
These from yet.
Thanks.
Thanks,
Yep.
Randy.
Yeah. Are you coming back for tonight or no?
No, I want to, but you said you gotta have potential booster bundles though, right?
Hopefully Thursday or Friday. They were delayed. Like Pokemon Company just like were delayed in shipping them out.
Are you not using like the 3 with these like 10% for those?
I have no idea. I'll figure it out that day when I get them.
I might come by then on Friday.
I know which shoe it was.
Okay.
Right. Take care of
Yeah, I don't think those boys showered.
Thanks for coming.
the Bulls sign. Hopefully you
We have
I hope you get the
Randy, where's my sheet?
You get
Let me get people in here real quick.
This was the dark
Going up for eBay for
Oh my God.
The two boys with the mom and the white mom and the black dog.
If you got to, go do it now, yeah.
It all blends in. It's hard for me to differentiate them.
My eyes started watering.
I just heard if you got to.
Like,
go now.
I work with a Middle Eastern guy. He doesn't tell that.
If you don't mind. I'm interested
It
in
was
this
funny,
guy
dude. We walked into an Indian's home on Saturday and they had the heat on and it's super nice. And
Like,
the
how much
Indian guy I work with,
neutralization
he's
zone?
like,
Like
it's
$5?
fucking hot in there. I'm like, if the
Are you
Indian
interested
guy
in trade,
complaining
or do
it's
you want
hot,
more?
you know it's fucking hot.
Those their homes have a distinct smell.
So he just this
Yeah,
is
they
a
were
$14.
cooking
He
when I
just
walked
looked
in
it
there.
up.
I
We
was
can
like,
bring
oh,
it
I
up.
can smell the curd.
Yeah, even when I don't, I go paint it.
You don't got-
It smells lovely.
Alright.
Always
Well, I got a
curd.
20. Any chance you got a 5?
Curry or grease, yeah, a lot of them all have one.
Alright.
At least a lot of them, cover it up. Perfume.
Maybe we
It's a
can
nice
get
feel,
change.
cologne.
No, let's do 15. Let's do 15. I can get a 5.
Probably have to change somewhere.
Are we about to start?
It's okay, I'll
Yeah,
I'll
2 minutes.
give you some money too, don't worry.
He's counting down.
You're next.
JD said 2 minutes.
Say JD.
Yep. I'm dyslexic today.
I just think that's on his schedule.
Just today.
Damaged for me.
The only Pokemon that has not become available since its
I
origin.
assume you're looking for a cash on it?
It's not in there.
I don't think you can catch it other than Sun. Unless it's in the DLCs. That is definitely a fact. That's a fun fact I've heard.
Oh no, that's pretty
Is it in the DLC? That's the question. Then yeah, I'm pretty sure the only place you can get it is Source Link.
Watching a little buck over there, eh?
Yeah, I think I can break a 20. Feels like it, yeah.
Look, and now you got $5.
There's a lot of like really underrated like figures.
My doors open at 11:30. I expect there for the last couple of releases, I've had people down past waiting. It's more important over my doors, so there's been longer lines. I've ended up with like by the time midnight rolled around, there's been like 50, 60 people for like Journey and Prismatic. So I think there's going to be a decent amount for Destin, but it's Memorial Day, Monday, so maybe it won't be. I don't know. Doors open at 11:30 here, and product goes on sale at 12:01. So typically, if I have that many people, it takes me an hour or two to kind of get through the whole line and get everybody their product. And then for that, it'll be one of each item per person. And once I get through my whole list, if I have any extra, which I probably will for at least the booster packs, go from the top again and run it down. Alright, I need 2 minutes to get a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament going. Alright guys, listen up!
60 teams around.
If you don't hear your name, let me know. We can blame Randy.
Alright, I like that.
Oh, there goes the parking spot.
Matt, Chris, Gwen, Ali, Dan, Ryan, Joe, Will, David, Antonio, Cameron.
Yeah.
I thought Dan was banned.
What?
I thought Dan was banned.
No, he's outside drinking probably. Also, I only counted 11, so.
These ones have.
You're not playing.
Somebody didn't sign up.
Get in here.
Who?
There's only
If they're
11
not-
players, but
if
we
they're
have like
not in here,
15 people here.
If they're not in here in
10 seconds.
Matt, Chris, Gwen, Ali, Dan, Ryan, Joe, Will, David, Antonio, Cameron.
Mexican Dan inside him?
I said Dan.
I heard my name several times.
Yes.
From out there, I heard my name
3,
3
4,
times.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I have 11. Do you guys have 11?
Is Ryan in the bathroom?
I've got
Yeah,
Ryan.
Ryan's in the bathroom.
1, 2,
You have 12?
I have 11.
10, yeah.
11. Okay, cool. We're starting.
Alright.
Somebody gets by
We have British Dan in the parking lot. Can we unban him a week early?
No.
He's not actually there. He's not actually
We
there.
can't abandon first Janet a week early.
Nope.
We'll vote it.
Can we vote?
There is no vote on it.
Randy votes with us.
Randy, you're really gonna lose that parking spot.
Yeah, I really didn't say they were.
Don't worry. We'll all get you that Employee of the Month plaque. Don't worry.
Cameron all the time.
Alright, we'll do 3 rounds top 8 today, guys. Randy,
rock,
turn off the
your
stream,
mistakes,
change
you're
the
back.
titles, flip it around to Yu-Gi-Oh! You gotta leave it off for like 5 minutes first so it doesn't like make one big stream.
Yeah, that's worth.
What's
British Dan
Ow.